Hey, what's up everyone? This is Zach, and I am here with a movie review for you guys. So for this review, I'll be reviewing Jurassic World Rebirth, which I did get a chance to see recently in the theater, and it did feel pretty good to get back to the movie theater because it's been at least over a year since I've been at the movie theater, so really nice to go back to the movie theater and watch this. So this is, of course, the follow-up to Jurassic World Dominion, which came out a few years ago. And when it comes to Jurassic World Rebirth, I know that this film has been receiving a lot of mixed reviews. I've seen some people say that they really liked it. Some people say that they weren't too big of a fan of it. Some have said that this is the worst in the franchise by far. Now, where do I stand with this film? Overall, I actually really like this film. I actually quite enjoyed this one. I had a really good time with this one, and I will definitely be picking this up on Blu-ray when that drops, because this is definitely something that I would watch again. And I don't understand these people that say that this is the worst in the Jurassic World franchise. Like, really? Like, I think that this is way better than Dominion. In fact, I would say that Rebirth is probably the best Jurassic World movie since the first one. Since the first Jurassic World film, to be quite honest with you. Now, that is, of course, just my opinion, but I did like this film. I thought that this was very good. I thought it was fun. And I do understand the complaints that some people have with the film. Mainly with the lack of dinosaur fights, because you don't really get that in this film. You don't really get many scenes where like the dinosaurs are fighting each other, which I know some people were kind of let down by that, which I do get. I do understand that, but I thought everything else about the film was very solid and very good. And the cast, I thought, did well in this movie. Scarlett Johansson, she actually quite surprised me in this movie. Because when I first heard that Scarlett Johansson was going to be in a Jurassic World movie, I'm like, really? But she actually did good in this. I thought that her performance in this was actually not bad. She did quite good in this, actually. And I thought that this movie had a lot of really fun moments. There's a lot of nods to Jurassic Park 3. Obviously, the stuff with the Spinosaurus, of course, that goes back to Jurassic Park 3. And just the vibe of this movie and just the atmosphere of this movie definitely rings Jurassic Park 3. I don't know if I'm the only one that sees that, but yeah. So for fans of Jurassic Park 3, you will like this film. And Jurassic Park 3 is actually one of my favorite films in the entire franchise. Probably my second favorite, only behind the first Jurassic Park movie, to be perfectly honest with you. So I definitely like that about this film, basically how it kind of makes a lot of nods to Jurassic Park 3, and also Jaws as well to some extent, especially the stuff on the water. And that's another thing about this film that I really appreciated, that I didn't really expect to be much of in this movie, but there's a lot of action sequences that take place on the water, which I really dig that about this film. That's definitely something that will remind you of stuff like Jaws. And there's the one part where that family encounters the Mosasaurus. That part in particular reminds me a lot of Godzilla -1. I'm not sure if I'm the only one that sees that, but I wouldn't be surprised if this movie took a lot of inspiration from Godzilla -1. And I love Godzilla -1. Great movie. Of course, it's made a lot of money. It's been very successful. So, of course, it wouldn't come off as a shock if they took stuff from that. But either way, I really do like a lot of the stuff on the water in this movie. A lot of those action sequences and everything. Very solid stuff. Now, the plot, it's not really anything too spectacular, nothing too special. Basically, Scarlett Johansson's character and some other people that she's with, they basically have to go and collect these samples from these specific dinosaurs. And yeah, I mean, that's basically the plot of it. Like, they go to this area where no one's allowed to visit, and it's a risky situation, and that's where they get the job done, basically. So nothing too spectacular, nothing too crazy, but it's a fun movie. It's definitely a fun movie. I won't say it's one that you shouldn't take seriously, but it doesn't really have like a super in-depth plot, basically. It's just another fun Jurassic World movie. Now, weirdly enough, Chris Pratt's character and Bryce Dallas Howard's character, they didn't make a return in this movie. I'm not really sure why. I'm not really sure why they abandoned their story. I mean, I guess, they figured, well, their arcs have been completed already. There's no really any need to bring them back for this one. But either way, I didn't mind the cast in this film, in Rebirth. I thought that everyone did a good job here. But yeah, I thought that this film was very good. I don't think it's as bad as some people are making it out to be. I would say give this one a chance. So I like Jurassic World Rebirth. I thought that this was very good and definitely a step up from the last one, Dominion. Now, another thing too about this film is it kind of does end a bit abruptly, but it is what it is. And the whole thing with the Distortus Rex as well, like, I thought that they would kill off the Distortus Rex, but they didn't. So it's like, really? Like, you're just gonna let this thing roam the earth? You're just gonna let this thing go? Okay. But who knows? Maybe they are saving that for another Jurassic World movie. Maybe there will actually be a sequel to this one. We'll have to see what happens with that. But Jurassic World Rebirth, very good movie. I did enjoy this one. So if I were to give this movie a rating or a score, I would probably have to give it probably either an 8 or an 8.5 out of 10. Very solid. Really enjoyed this one. Very good movie. So that's my review for Jurassic World Rebirth. Let me know what you think. Have you seen this movie? Did you like it? Did you not like it? I thought it was a good movie. It's not perfect by any means, but I did like this film. So with that said, be sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. Take care and have a good one.